In this video, we are going to learn how the convex lens and the concave lens are to be drawn, how the different parts of the lens are to be identified, and then we will be drawing three important rays of light which will be entering the convex lens and the concave lens and the direction in which they will be refracted. So, to draw these rays and the lens first, I will be taking the help of a scale. I will be having a pencil with me ready. I should have a rubber also, and I will use this protector to draw the shape of the lens. Now you just follow me how I am going to do this. Since the pencil will be a little light on the paper and you will not be able to see it, therefore I will be using a pen here. Fine. So that the lines that I am drawing, they are highlighted and you are able to observe them. We are drawing the lens. The lens, first of all, we have to draw the principal axis. Half of the lens is above the principal axis and half of the lens is below the principal axis. Therefore, we must draw the principal axis at such a position so that we have space above the principal axis and below the principal axis both. Principal axis is drawn. You can see it. Now mark the center of the principal axis because we have to draw the lens here. I mark the center and then with the help of the scale, I mark a dotted line half above the principal axis and half below the principal axis. But I have to keep one thing in mind. The distance that I am taking above the principal axis should be the same as taken below the principal axis. Now for us, since this is a ruled page, so something is not much of measurements are required. From this center, 1, 2, 3, 3 lines above and 1, 2, 3, 3 lines below. Fine. I have marked this dotted line. Okay. Now, I take the protector or the D as we call it. In this D, we have this central line, 90 degree is written here. I take the D and this central line, I put the D in a way that this line, 90 degree line, coincides with the principal axis. Pull this D in a way that this line coincides with the principal axis 90 degree and this curved position, this curve, this is positioned in a way that this is lying at the tip of this line here, central line जो हमने बनाई थी, and here. Now draw the curve. What have I done? I have drawn the curve like this. Half of my lens is drawn. Now I turn the D like this. I have tried to bring this 90 degree line with the principal axis on the same line and I push it back, keep on pushing it back till here. I hope you can see it. Like this. It is not very clear. I have to draw it again so that it becomes clear. like this. Now my lens is made, a perfect lens is made. Mark the parts O. Now we have to, O is the optical center. Now we have to mark the focus and the center of curvature. For that, we will have to use the scale, center. The distances are to be measured from the center. Okay? Distances are to be measured from center O. From here, let me take it 2 centimeter distance. Then another 2 centimeter distance here. I take 2 centimeter distance here and another 2 centimeter distance here. Fine. From here to here it is 2 centimeter. From here to here it is 2 centimeter. I have to measure the distance from the optical center. Measure the distance from the optical center. Okay. This is F. This is written as 2F. Center of curvature is written as 2F. F and 2F. I have marked the different points which are related to this ray diagram. Now, let me take the 3 important rays which will be passing through the lens, and we will be drawing the direction in which these rays will be refracted. Now, the first ray that I will be taking is a ray of light which is coming parallel to the principal axis. Now, for this, I have a ruled page. These are the lines which are already drawn on the page. I will take the help of this line only. And I draw the ray which is coming parallel to the principal axis. Fine. You can see this ray parallel to the principal axis. Mark the arrow. I should take this ray up to this central line of the lens. Whatever refraction I have to show, I will show it from this central line of the lens. Not from here or here. The diagram will be wrong if you show the refraction from this end of the lens or this end of the lens. Fine. So, we have already studied a ray of light which goes parallel to the principal axis. After refraction, it will pass through focus. Now, I have placed the scale so that this point and the focus, they are in the same line. And I draw the ray. You can see the ray and mark the arrow. What did I do? I took the scale. I placed the scale in such a way that it connected this point and the focus, and I drew the line. So this becomes the first ray of light. Let me mark it. Okay. Next ray of light that we will be taking is a ray of light passing through the focus. Sorry, my mistake, passing through the optical center. Fine. So a ray of light passing through the optical center, we already know that it goes straight. It will not be deviated from its path. It will not change its path. It will go straight, passing through the optical center and go straight like this. This is the second ray of light. Fine. I hope you have understood. Now the third ray of light. Third ray of light that we will be taking is a ray which is passing through the focus. Okay. So what did I do? I placed my scale in a way that it touched the point of focus like this. That's all. That is what I have to do. And then take it up to the point, this central point. Yeah. the dotted line that we have drawn. Fine. Mark the arrow that the ray is going in this direction. Now, this ray of light passing through focus, we know that it will go parallel to the principal axis. So, we already have a line here. Place the scale like this and join this point and this like this. Mark the arrow. Fine. And what is this? This is the third ray of light. I have drawn 3 rays of light for you. I have drawn the figure and I have explained how these rays are to be drawn. And now, just for your convenience sake, this is the second ray of light. This is the first ray of light. I'm coloring it so that you understand it better. And I have the third ray of light here, which is passing through the focus, and it goes parallel to the principal axis. See the diagram? A neat and clean diagram, no cutting. And if by chance you make some mistake, rub it and do it again. Just don't try to draw the lines one above the other. That will make the diagram very dirty.